Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna jump right in. Last month, one of my older videos blew up and everyone was showing a particular interest in the tension regulator that I talked about. And because it's helped so many people, I wanted to create an updated version that's more straightforward and to the point. Today's tutorial is for those of you who struggle with tension. Getting the hang of your tension in the beginning is one of the most frustrating parts of learning how to crochet. And although I don't want you to rely on the tension regulator forever, I do think that it will help you become less frustrated and more excited to learn. Also, if you're someone with arthritis or you have trouble closing your hand, this could also be a game changer for you. So let's just get right on to this crochet tension regulator tutorial. First, I'm going to show you how to make it, and then I'll show you how to use it. To make this crochet tension regulator, you can use any worsted weight yarn that you have on hand. I'm going to be using Lion Brand's 24/7 cotton. I'm also going to be using a 4.5 millimeter hook. If you create this tension regulator and you want your tension to be a little bit tighter, then I would use a 4 millimeter hook or a 4.25 millimeter hook. To get started, we're going to create a slip knot and chain 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to slip stitch to the very first chain. So insert your hook into that chain, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through the loop on your hook. And now we've created this circle. Chain 3. And this chain 3 is going to count as a stitch. So we're going to place a double crochet into the next chain and each chain around. Okay, and when you have 9 double crochet, we'll slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. And now chain 3. And I like to turn my work inside out here. Alright, so we have our first round of double crochet, and you should have 9 stitches in this round. So now we're just going to double crochet in each stitch around. Because this chain 3 counts as a stitch, we'll be inserting our hook into the next stitch. And this is our last stitch. And now we're going to slip stitch again to the top of the chain 3. Chain 3 again, and we're going to work one more row of double crochet stitches. Alright, now slip stitch to the top of your chain 3 and tie off your work. And now you've completed your very own tension regulator. Okay, so to use this, we're going to insert our finger, of course. And it might feel a little tight, but that's a good thing because that's what's going to help regulate your tension. So that's why we used a smaller hook. Okay, so we have our tension regulator on our finger, and now we're going to create our slip knot with whatever yarn you are using. And remember that using this at first is going to feel a little bit weird, but if you just practice, I promise it's going to make so much of a difference. Okay, so after you've created your slip knot, insert your hook into the top 2 double crochets of your tension regulator. Then take your slip knot and place it on and pull it all the way through until your tail end pops out. And then we're going to pull it back through to get it all situated. So pull on your yarn, and then you can use your fingers to hold on to the tail end of your yarn. Now your regulator is holding your yarn for you, and you'll be pulling it through just like this. so you won't have to worry about your finger placement. And so now what you can really do is just place your yarn over your hook and pull through. So yarn under, or you can just wrap your finger around. It's really up to you and whatever feels the most comfortable. I always go yarn or hook under rather than yarn over. And of course, if you ever need to stop and adjust, feel free to do so. The other day I received this really great question where someone asked, does the yarn for the tension regulator need to be the same weight as the project? Well, I never thought about that before, so I went ahead and tested it. I would say that the medium weight tension regulator does work for bulky weight yarns. This is a bulky number 6 yarn. And so the tension works just fine. The only thing you'll have to do instead is go under 3 of the double crochet instead of 2. And it holds your tension just a little bit better. But if you're finding that it's not working as well for you or your type of yarn, then I would just go ahead and make a separate tension regulator with a bulkier yarn. I created this tension regulator using a bulky number 5 yarn, and I'll go ahead and show you if that works. So as I'm testing this out for you right now, I'm thinking that the bulkier tension regulator might work a little better, but this is something that you're going to have to test on your own. If you don't like the way that your yarn is pulling for the medium weight tension regulator, then go ahead and make yourself a bulky weight. And whenever I made my bulky weight tension regulator, I only have 2 rows of double crochet. But okay, that is it for the tension regulator. I hope that this tutorial helped you. And if you need any further tips on improving your tension, go ahead and check out this video. I will link it in the cards and in the description box below. So if you've made one for yourself, let us know in the comments if it helped improve your tension. And if you're a beginner and you'd like some additional tips, sign up for my email by clicking the link in the description, and you'll receive beginner tips, tricks, worksheets, and access to my free Facebook group where you'll get all of your questions answered. I'll see you next time.